Thanks. Give her your attention, please.
So, yeah. I will only be, yeah. Okay. Oh, gosh, thanks. Okay, all right. So on Halloween night, I went to a workshop before seeing a show called Carabelle at Theatrical Outfit, which is downtown. They told us that they want us to talk more about the workshop than the actual show, but before I talk about that, I have to give a quick plug for this show because it was amazing. It was beautiful and just you can read about it. Go see it. Carabelle. Okay. That's Harabel. It's awesome. Look it up. Go see it. Anyway, this time our workshop was about playwriting, and they brought in a few different playwrights that originated in the Atlanta area, but they work all over the place. And so they came and talked to us, and it was really interesting. The last workshop we had was with theater critics, and with the theater critics, they were very organized about a lot of things, and they answered questions very orderly. Yes. Shakespeare made up words, I can too. But, yeah. But the playwrights were just all over the place. It was really fun. It was just really fun to listen to them talk about their process. Some things that stood out to me, I'm going to have to remember off the top of my head because I left my notes at home. But they talked about writing the impossible. One thing they said that was really interesting for them as playwrights, a lot of them have graduate degrees, and so in grad school their professors would say, write a play that would be absolutely impossible to produce. And so one of the playwrights that was there, he wrote a play called Octopus that requires like 210 gallons of water on stage, and apparently it's just wild. And it's one of his most often produced plays. Yes, question? I don't think it's that impossible to produce. I don't think there's an actual octopus, but I've never read the play.
So it was produced?
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
It's one of his most produced plays out of all that he's written. So I thought that was a cool way to approach working. How am I doing on time, Chase?
Pretty good.
Blake?
About over 2 minutes.
Okay. Another thing they said is that your first draft and the first time you try something is always crap. And that's okay. It should be. The way they said it from a playwriting perspective is that you are still writing your story. You have not become a vehicle for telling the stories of your characters yet. And I thought that was really neat. And last point that they said was playwriting is not a way of trying to create the brains of others or like think in the mentality of other people. It's accessing different parts of your own mind and then expressing those different parts through different characters. And so I took notes, so if you want to learn more or hear more about playwriting, you can ask me. But that is my presentation.